All right, listen up. I need you to forget every single thing you think you know about fighting. Seriously. Because what we're talking about today, it isn't really a martial art. It's more like a real-life cheat code. This is the ultimate hack for ending a confrontation before it even really gets started.
You've seen it. You've probably been in the arguments. Every comment section, every forum, it's the same question. Who would win? A boxer versus a karate master? A BJJ wizard versus a Muay Thai wrecking machine? It's the question that basically breaks the internet, right?
But what if I told you that whole debate is a total distraction? What if picking the best style is completely missing the point? We're about to flip the entire script on this conversation. Yeah, you heard me. Geometry. Not strength, not speed, not some legendary black belt. The ultimate key to winning a physical encounter is simple, brutal, high school level geometry. And there is a whole system built around that one single devastating idea. So, let's get into it. This is Tetsuryoku-Ryu, and it's not about learning 1,000 fancy moves. The guys who made it call it combat engineering, a super pragmatic, technical, and honestly, violent system designed for one thing and one thing only: survival. So, the official name is Tetsuryoku-Ryu, which literally translates to Iron Force style. Pretty cool, right? And this wasn't created in some ancient temple. It was founded by Jarrod A. Freeman in Australia, specifically for the chaotic, unpredictable reality of a modern street fight.
The best way to think about it is like a Frankenstein's monster of fighting. They just surgically removed the most lethal, battle-tested parts of other arts and stitched them together. You've got the raw, bone-breaking power from Kyokushin karate, the insane geometric pivots of Aikido, the pure science of balance breaking from Judo, and the up-close and personal destruction from Muay Thai.
So what's the glue that holds all this lethal stuff together? Well, it's a concept at the core of the system called the 45-degree truth. And it's basically a fundamental law of physics for breaking things. And yeah, that includes people.
And here it is. This is the cheat code. Your body, my body, it's actually designed really well to take a hit from the front or even the side. But if you apply that exact same force at a 45-degree angle, the whole structure just fails. It's vulnerable to a complete collapse. You're not fighting their muscles anymore. You are literally fighting their skeleton and their sense of gravity.
And check out this quote from the system's own manual. It's so good. Linear is a wall. Circular is a loop. The 45-degree angle is the open door. A straight punch, you can block it, like a wall. A roundhouse kick, you can get stuck in that loop. But that 45-degree angle, that's the wide open door to just shutting them down completely.
And the game plan for using this is just ruthlessly simple. 3 steps. Step 1, disrupt. Use that 45-degree angle to completely wreck their posture and balance. Step 2, dominate. While their brain is trying to reboot from the shock, you strike. And step 3, done. It's over. The threat is handled before they even knew the fight started. Okay, so the theory sounds great, awesome, but how does this combat engineering actually stack up against the best fighters on the planet? Let's throw it into the ring and find out. First up, the classic boxer. The win ratio here is a pretty solid 7.5 out of 10. And here's why. A boxer needs to plant their feet to throw a knockout punch, but this system is all about kuzushi, or balance breaking, at that 45-degree angle. It literally denies them their power source. They're constantly stumbling, like they're on a boat. The only way you lose is if you're dumb enough to try and box the boxer. Next up, BJJ. Now this one is all about context. On the street, the win ratio is 6 out of 10. Why? Because pulling guard on hard concrete is, well, it's a terrible, terrible idea. This system is all about staying on your feet, but, and this is a huge but, if for some reason the fight does go to the ground, that win ratio nosedives to practically 0. It's a very clear philosophy. Stay standing or you're done. And what about against the kings of combat sports, MMA fighters? Again, 6 out of 10. And it wins by being dirty. This system dumps 100% of its energy into a 3-second blitz, targeting things that would get you banned for life from the UFC. We're talking throat, spine, back of the head. It's for the street, not the octagon. The downside? If that first blitz fails, you're in a world of hurt, because an MMA fighter is a master of adapting on the fly. Okay, so this thing sounds absolutely hardcore, right? It sounds almost unbeatable against any normal human, which, brings up a very obvious question. And we're gonna have some fun with this. So is that it? Is this the one system to rule them all? Can this simple geometry solve absolutely any problem you throw at it? Is it completely unstoppable? Let's get weird. Could a master of this style beat a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? And before you laugh, I swear the source material actually broke this down. Someone did the math. And the answer is a hard no. A resounding no. I mean, look at these win rates. They're awful. And it makes sense. How are you supposed to use a 45-degree angle to off-balance a 6-foot-tall turtle who has a literal bulletproof shell on his back? Between their weird mutant bodies, their ninja skills, and their weapons, the system just gets completely overwhelmed. Your best shot is a 5% chance against Michelangelo. And that's probably just because he might get distracted by pizza.
All right, fine. Turtles are out. But what if we swap mutants for the supernatural? What happens if you're in a dark alley and you run into the Daywalker himself, Blade? 0. A flat, hard 0%. Let's be real. You've got superhuman strength, speed, a healing factor, mastery of every martial arts. Oh yeah, and a sword? It's a total no-go. This is a system designed to fight humans, not immortal vampire hunters.
Okay. Let's bring it back from mutants and vampires for a second. What's the real lesson here? What's the thing you should actually take away from all this?
It's this. The point isn't to be the biggest, strongest, toughest person in the fight. The point is to understand the physics of what's happening. It's about being smarter, not just stronger. It's about being the one standing at the perfect angle while everyone else is falling down.
And I want to leave you with this line, because it's just amazing. The whole goal is to disrupt reality before they regain their balance. You're trying to so fundamentally break their understanding of the world, even for a split second, that the fight is over before their brain can even catch up. That is combat engineering.
So it kind of makes you think, right? In any tough situation, a real fight, a hard argument, whatever, what's your cheat code? What's your 45-degree angle that changes the whole game? Drop a comment and let me know.